Hi, welcome to Daytime with Susan Hunter. Today we're talking about disordered eating, and joining me is Tiffany Hayward. She is the Health Promotion Educator Intern with Christy's Light Foundation. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Susan.
So you have a couple exciting things going on with regard to health promotion and awareness about disordered eating. Can you tell us a little bit about what's coming up?
Yes, absolutely. We do provide health promotion education, and our latest workshop that we're offering is called the Dove Real Beauty Workshop. This was a workshop designed by the Dove Real Beauty Fund, the Self-Esteem Fund, and our pilot project is actually funded by the Community Endowment Fund through the United Way.
Wonderful. Through the United Way,
yes.
And we've just heard about the power of the United Way, so that's wonderful. In an age where there is so much photoshopping in the media and all those photos and how that impacts self-esteem and self-perception, even in video games, and how that art depicts females, traditionally not the most enlightened, maybe, view of how we need to see ourselves and what beauty is. And I guess that's one of the things that Christy's Light Foundation looks at.
Absolutely.
And seeks to address.
Absolutely. Yes, we want to look at some of these external messages that are being projected to us and help educate children and adults as well to just think critically about these messages when we're viewing them in the media.
And sometimes when we see that, as adults, we can say, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. And when there are children present, it really also can inform them
Absolutely.
Of what is what self-acceptance and beauty and those things.
Absolutely.
You have a fundraiser coming up to help fund some of the great work that you do.
Yeah, on Thursday, December 16th at 7 at the Kiwanis Community Theatre, Christy's Light has partnered up with the senior dance students at White Pines. And they are organizing this fundraising event, and it's a theater event, actually. The tickets for adults are $10. They can be purchased at White Pines or actually through Countryway, our presenting sponsor. And tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for students.
That's so reasonable.
Yes.
And the theme will be, these dancers will play out things related to disordered eating or healthy body image?
What we would like to do is increase awareness on disordered eating, but also we're going to have some plays, some dances, and some musicians playing as well, and around the theme of body acceptance, self-acceptance, acceptance of others, and really just promoting a positive body image and self-esteem.
That's so good. So there's the light part of your foundation,
Yes.
right? Taking
Yes.
those maybe heavy, serious issues and turning them into something beautiful.
Absolutely, and I should say it's quite fitting that the event is actually called Light Up the Night.
Ah, light up the night. That is so great. The dandelion dance that was held a few weeks ago was very powerful, and I attended that, and we had a couple folks come on from Christy's Light to talk about that event. It all makes such a difference, doesn't it, to have themes expressed that counteract some of the messages that we hear about our bodies.
Absolutely, and we're finding for young teens, for our youth, that sometimes language isn't always the best vice for them to express these things, and we're finding more and more that theater is actually a great way for them to express their opinions and their thoughts.
It's very impactful when you get a message in that aha moment, and talking to teens may not always be the way.
Absolutely.
But speaking to them through messages and themes through theater, through the arts, can be just as or more impactful.
Absolutely.
Great. What do you love most about what you do, Tiffany?
I love being able to share what I've learned in my experiences with others, and just to sort of help understand where youth is coming from today. And I'm finding actually that there's been a nice positive change, and it's really great. I love working with youth, I love working with adults, but just really trying to promote the message that it's okay to be who we are, and just to love ourselves and believe in ourselves no matter what.
Important messages. When you joined the Christy's Light Foundation, did you find that awareness increased on looking at things more critically and saying, Do you think that's real, and does that really happen that way?
Actually, it's interesting. I sort of knew about Photoshop and what it was, and as I started diving into these workshops and educating our public on what Photoshop can do, I was even surprised. I didn't realize really exactly how much images are altered, and that the majority of the images that we're seeing in magazines and movies have in fact been altered, and it's really allowed myself to think more critically, but also help others to think more critically, that when you see these messages, try not to maybe attain for them, because of course they're not even real.
Wow.
And so that was a really powerful message that I've taken home, and that I hope to spread around our community.
Well, you're certainly doing that, and you're doing it on the show today, so that is fantastic. So if people are interested in this Dove Real Beauty Project, what would they do?
And if they're interested in the Dove Real Beauty Project, there's information on our website, which is www.christyslight.ca. They could also phone us as well, and that number is 759-5999.
Perfect. And then this Thursday night, not to miss it, at the Kiwanis Community Center for
Yes.
Light Up the Night.
Yes, absolutely. We'd like to get as many seats filled as possible. There's some really, really great talent. I should also mention that White Pines there's a new program coming about in September, the Arts and Culture Program, and this is so there's a lot of really, really great natural local talent, and it'll be a great opportunity to share that as well.
Fantastic. Well, thank you again for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
We've been talking to Tiffany Hayward. She is a promoter, a health promotion educator intern is her official title, and she works with Christy's Light Foundation. So please be sure to attend those events to support Disordered Evening and the great work that Christy's Light does. You've been with Daytime and Susan Hunter. Take care.